Mike Siegel is a civil rights lawyer and former public school teacher running to represent Texas' 10th congressional district, which covers East Central Texas between Houston and Austin. Mike's progressive populist platform includes healthcare for all, Green New Deal, and expanding workers' rights. Mike, thanks so much for being with us.
Well, thank you so much, Senator, for your solidarity and generosity. Thank you, Congressman O'Rourke and Secretary Castro, for inspiring us all. And so, yes, I'm Mike Siegel, Democratic nominee for Congress here in the Texas 10th, a district that spans 9 counties between Austin and Houston, a district that was gerrymandered to be a permanent Republican seat, but a district that now, because of all of our hard work, is a battleground race in 2020 and one that we can win. And I think the key to this change has been showing people that Democrats are going to fight for everyone here in Texas. You know, my career has been in public service for 21 years as a school teacher, a union organizer, civil rights lawyer, and city attorney. And I'm inspired by movements for social change, especially here in Texas. And it was in 2017 when we fought this hateful anti-immigrant law, Senate Bill 4, a Show Me Your Papers law, when we built a statewide coalition that included all the big cities in Texas, as well as the small towns, the border towns. And we all joined together to sue the governor and to stand up for our immigrant community and fight racial profiling. And that's what inspired me to run for the first time in 2018. But we've had continuing struggles for LGBTQ equality. We beat one of these transphobic bathroom bills recently. We've had an ongoing labor movement here, including the fight to support the United Auto Workers strike here in Arlington, Texas, when many of us traveled north to walk the picket line in solidarity to fight for better wages and working conditions. And to me, it's the spirit of solidarity that's been so important for my campaign and so much of what we're doing in Texas. You know, the most important moment for me in 2018 was actually in Waller County, a rural county here in the Texas 10th, when I joined with students at Prairie View A&M, an historically Black college there, to stand up for their right to vote. And the students were being told they couldn't vote on campus, even though there was on-campus voting. It was a ridiculous situation. But I actually had a staffer, Bernie, a great fan of yours, a young man named Jacob Aronowitz, who delivered a letter. And while he was delivering this demand letter, he was arrested by the county sheriff. And that moment actually turned out to be an amazing opportunity. We got media. From that media, the Secretary of State was forced to change this policy and to let those students vote on campus. And that by itself was a wonderful victory for my campaign. But also it established this foundation of solidarity that, hey, I'm this white guy from Austin, but we're out there in Waller County and we're making sure the students can vote. And in 2020, we've continued to bring that spirit. You know, there's a coal plant that's been there for 40 years in Fayette County, polluting the air and water. And we've been joining the movement to transition that property, to make it an example of what a Green New Deal could look like, to create jobs, cleaning up the pollution and building something new. We've been fighting the purge of Mexican-American voters that was initiated by our governor, a purge that we were able to beat back by organizing. We've been rallying to save the post office. And to me, when all of us join together to fight on all these fronts, that's when we build what I like to call the unstoppable coalition. And when everybody knows that Texas Democrats are going to fight for everyone, that's when we're going to win. Me, Julie Oliver, Donna Imam, Jose Garza, statewide candidates, presidential candidates, you know, that's when we're going to win. And so I'm so honored to be with you all here today, to be part of this work and this movement. Thank you so much, Senator.